the sum total of all the updates I've given the bar, either in writing or on the phone or otherwise, or that my attorney has given the bar.
Yeah, my question was, did you include those dates in your update of May 31st, 2004?
Which dates?
The July 2002 date.
What date is that in July?
The first time you took the patent bar.
You're asking me, did I include that in my report?
Yes.
In my update? I'm not sure.
Well, look at it right now. You let me know whether or not you see July 2002 in there.
I don't know that it is given in July. Patent bar.
You testified earlier that you took the July 2002 patent bar and did not pass it. Was that
Today
true?
I did?
Yes, you did. Was that true testimony?
Well, if I did that, it was because I was referencing the date you said it was, and now I'm recalling that I don't believe the patent bar is given in July. I believe it's given in October and maybe April.
I'm sorry?
I think it's given in October and April.
Oh, so did you take the April 2002 exam?
I believe so.
Oh, okay. So you took the April 2002 exam.
I don't think there is a July exam.
Okay, okay. So but you didn't include the dates of April 2002 through August of 2002 in your update of May 31st, 2004, did you?
Not that I see.
And just to be clear,
This update starts in June. Okay.
what update, I'm sorry?
This May 31st, 04 update, it looks as though the first date listed is beginning in June of 02. And so what we're talking April would be before June. So
It would be, yes.
okay, it's not as though this is saying this covers from April to.
But you put in the language yourself, correct? That during the period of, is it October 2002 through, or excuse me, September 2002 through December 2002, you studied for and passed the patent bar?
I'm sorry?
You included the language in this exhibit that you put the date September 2002 through December 2002. During this time, I studied for and passed the United States Patent and Trademark Office's bar exam, correct?
Right.
Okay. You didn't include the April 2002 date, did you?
Well, April doesn't fall between September and December. I'm not sure I understand your question.
My question was, well, actually, strike that. Mr. Coughlin, as of April 2002, you had taken the patent bar exam, hadn't you?
Objection. Relevance.
Overruled.
Do you want me to repeat the question?
Would you?
As of April 2002, you had taken the patent bar exam.
I believe so, yeah.
You didn't pass that exam.
I have gone over that. I don't know that that's true.
But you took it again? You took the test
That's
again?
correct.
Okay. But yet, in your update to the California State Bar dated May 31st, 2004, your only reference regarding your study and pass of the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office's bar exam is September 2002 through December 2002, correct?
In that letter, for May 31st, that's the only reference I see to the patent bar exam.
Okay, what I want you to do then is tell me when you updated the California State Bar regarding the patent exam before this date.
I don't know that I did, and I don't know that I didn't, and I don't know that I had a duty to.
You don't know that you had a duty to update the state bar?
In regard to taking an exam, no, I'm not sure about that. Maybe in regard to applying for a license, but in regard to taking the exam, I don't know about that.
When you were admitted to the patent bar, you were admitted as an agent. You're licensed as an agent before the U.S. Patent Bar?
When I was admitted in '03,
Yes.
I was admitted as an agent, yes.
And what are you today?
I am not certain.
You've never looked to find out what your admission status is?
I'm not sure whether or not I've looked. I don't recall. I haven't prosecuted patents before then. You know.
As of this date, what do you believe you are licensed as before the U.S. Patent Bar?
I'm not sure. It's my understanding that if you're an agent who subsequently is licensed by a jurisdiction, one of the jurisdictions in this country as an attorney, that you're qualified to be a patent attorney. Whether or not there's something you need to do further to get listed that way, I'm not sure.
Have you ever checked your status on the website for the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office?
I'm not sure.
Would it surprise you to know that as of yesterday, you're listed as an agent before the U.S. Patent Board?
I don't know. An objection, that's hearsay. And I don't know that you know what I'm listed as.
Okay, I'm going to overrule the objection. The objection is, would it surprise you? You can say...
Would it surprise me? I'm not sure whether or not it would surprise me.
Okay, so what's the next question? Do we have any more questions in this area? Because
No, Your Honor, we can take a break.
why don't we take a break? Okay, why don't we take a break until 2 o'clock or 2:15?
Okay,
Okay, 2:15.
thank you.
Back on the record. Okay, back on the record.
Mr. Coughlin, were you cited for a failure to appear in relation to traffic citation Las Vegas Township Justice Court Clark County citation number 1-020538878A?
I'm not sure. Do you have a exhibit you could reference that I could look at it, or?
Well, do you recall receiving a notice that you failed to appear to a court date regarding a traffic violation?
From what year?
1999, December 2nd, 1999.
I have only a very vague memory.
And what is your vague memory?
That I might have had some traffic violation.
Were you provided a notice of failure to appear in relation to that?
I don't remember.
What about on May 16, 2001? Were you issued a failure to appear for in relation to a traffic citation, Las Vegas Township Justice Court, Clark County citation numbers 1-02497-085A and 1-20497-085B?
These are traffic violations?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
You don't recall receiving, or do you recall receiving a notice of failure to appear from the court regarding that case?
I don't recall.
Do you ever recall receiving a notice of a failure to appear in a court?
In any court ever?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Did you know that you had a duty to fill out your application under section Exhibit 1, page 12? Under the section entitled Convictions, where it states, in answering the following questions, you should include all such incidents and convictions, no matter how minor the incident. Traffic violations which must be reported under this question include failure to appear, driving without a license, driving with a suspended license, and reckless driving, as well as all traffic violations that resulted in a misdemeanor or felony conviction.
I'm sorry, the question, first part of that question?
Did you know that you had a duty to report these incidents to the State Bar?
No, I wouldn't say I did.
Okay. You checked no under convictions at this on page 12, correct?
Under 12.1?
Yes.
For 12.1, I checked no.
As well as 12.2, 12.3, and 12.4?
Yes. It's true.
Under this section, is it your understanding that a failure to appear would need to be included?
I'm not sure.
What about the language that says traffic violations which must be reported under this section include failure to appear? Is that clear?
That's the wording that I see there.
So would it be your understanding that a failure to appear, a notice of failure to appear, would be something that should be included in this?
1 second, please. I don't know if traffic means moving or non-moving. For instance, if one of those was for not having proof of insurance, I don't know if that...
So did you have a question about the what the application was asking you?
I'm not sure.
So what you're talking about is you're not sure that the traffic violations, are you talking about reading it now, you're not sure, at the time that you filled it out?
Probably both.
Did you ever ask anyone for any assistance in filling out your application on this section?
Can't remember.
Were you convicted of speeding in Fallon on January 9, 2003 in Fallon Justice Court, citation number R115317?
I believe so.
Were you convicted of speeding on January 20, 2005, Reno Municipal Court, citation number 000982687?
I believe so.
However, you never provided an update to the State Bar regarding those two convictions, did you?
I don't know that I understood that speeding tickets needed to be reported to the State Bar.
The question was, you never provided an update of your application to the State Bar regarding those convictions.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure whether or not you provided an update?
No, I'm not. I think the State Bar might have asked for a DMV printout at some point. I can't recall.
Let's turn to page 13 of Exhibit 1. And the second section of 13 states bondedness, discharge of obligation, indebtedness. And Section 13.5 specifically asks, do you owe any debts, including student loans, that are past due, include those barred by the statute of limitations, and past due credit account balances? Do you see that question? Mm-hmm. You answered no to that section, correct?
Yes.
So as of September 28, 2002, you had no student loans that were outstanding?
That are past due is what I understand it to say.
And what do you understand past due to mean?
The common usage.
Can you
I'm
explain
not
that to me?
sure what I understand it to mean, but I believe past due, as I've heard it used, doesn't mean you have a debt. It means you've had a debt that you haven't made the current payment on as of a certain time.
At the time of filing your application in September of 2002, did you have any student loans outstanding?
I believe so.
In fact, you had approximately...
I don't know quite what you mean by outstanding. So,
Did you have any student loans that you still owed money on?
yes. But I don't know if that means they were past due.
And at that time, how much approximately did you owe?
I'm not certain.
Well, in your application to the Nevada State Bar, Exhibit 4, on starting at page 19, going to page 20, it states under statement for question 38, that's a little more than midway down. It says, yes, I have student loans outstanding. U.S. Department of Education, and you give the address. Amount borrowed as of yet, $26,897. And then you state on the top of page 20, no monthly payment yet as loan is deferred. No interest yet as loan is subsidized, deferment until graduation. Were those statements correct?
I believe so.
So was your student loan actually deferred until graduation?
I believe so, yeah.
And was $26,897 the amount of your student loan
As of when?
as of filing this application in Nevada?
I'm not certain, but I would believe so, yeah.
Have you started paying your student loans?
I'm not certain whether I've made any payments yet.
Is the loan still in deferment?
I would object to this, Your Honor.
And what would be the objection?
Privacy,
Overruled.
and I'd object on relevance basis.
And what's the offer of proof in terms of relevancy?
Your Honor, Mr. Coughlin checked that he had no outstanding student loans at the time that he filed his application in September of 2002.
Objection.
And-
It wasn't outstanding. It was past due. This is the language. There's a difference, as I understand it.
The already debts, including student loans, that are past due. So it seems to me that some that are past due are included in student loans. But anyway, that's just an interpretation. Other people interpret it differently. But anyway, the question is in terms of the Nevada. I mean, the problem is the Nevada application says, do you have any student loans outstanding? It's clearly better written than the California
Clearly.
application. And that's probably the problem throughout in terms of the application for California. It's a lot more vague than the Nevada one. So anyway, why don't you just ask the question as it relates to, why don't you repeat the question?
I don't remember what the question was, Your Honor, but I'll try to do my best. So as of the time of submitting your application for admission to the State Bar in September of 2002, did you have any, in your opinion, did you have any student loans that were past due?